Hey, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Talented Television. This is the last show of the season. As you can see, the snow is falling. It's Christmas time. Christmas time is in the air, and I want to tell you all thank you so much for rocking with me all year. You've been a fabulous audience. Now, listen, we've been through some things, but I tell you what, I'm grateful that we are still here. So, before we go any further, I want you to press the subscribe button, that notification bell, and tell a friend that Talented Television is on. I have two, count them, one, two, beautiful guests for you all today, and you don't want to miss them. So, make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Campbell, and you're watching Talented Television with Kimberly Eichelle.
Okay, and thank you everyone for staying tuned to Talented Television. Now listen, my next guest, or my first guest that I have up, hails from the great state of Washington. But at this time, he is living in Dallas, Texas. Now, I've known this young man, and listen, he's always been able to sing, okay? So I want to introduce to you all, you're in for a treat, Mr. Johnny Grant. Hey, Johnny, welcome to the show.
Hello, my love. Hello.
Hello. How are things going for you?
Fabulous, honey. I cannot be so grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on your show. And this is your last one of the year, baby. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming. So let's talk about growing up and your love of music. You are a singer for sure. So I want to know how you grew up and what made you fall in love with music.
Baby, me growing up as a TK kid, knowing that when the mic is there, you better go for it. You have no choice. Me growing up with music, where my sister could sing. My brother, he played the keyboard. My other brother played the congos. We had people like you and your mother and your family, your brother and them, joining us as well. So being around people like you, my sister, and some other ones, baby, I had no choice but to pick up that mic and sing. But I love it. I love it. And it brings peace to me. It brings hope. I mean, baby, I could be pissed, upset, and everything, but next minute I will just start singing. Something will come in my mind. And, Kurt Franklin wrote and said, we sing because we're happy. And, sometimes, especially going through and whatnot in life these days, sometimes if people just sing to yourself and hum, whatever key you want to be in.
Yes.
But don't record if it's off.
That's right. Don't record it if it's off.
Baby, you better not. And so, being around music like that really inspired me. Now, with me growing up doing gospel, that was pretty much all what was welcomed in my home. Now, with me being in my older age and whatnot, being wise, I'm able to branch off, do a little, neo soul and whatnot. And so I'll be having my new project coming out next year, 2023, which I'm so excited.
Yes.
And so, yes.
I am excited as well. I'm excited as well to hear your new project. Like I said, you have a beautiful voice. Tell me what the difference is between the music in Washington and what you're experiencing now living in Texas.
Okay. So it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Going to a place out here in Dallas, sitting among so many different artists. Baby, it's a whole room full of artists and they just sing and we be on one accord. especially going to church. Ooh, going to church, baby, you don't need no choir, no praise team. You just sit right in the audience, baby, and everybody can sing. You don't get that in Washington. You just don't. But however, I love it. It does something to my soul. Oh, it does something to my soul, girl. Yeah, so
Yes,
I
yes.
enjoy that. I enjoy the South and whatnot. The South, the Southern folks, they have definitely welcomed me and this little city boy.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I like that, so what you're saying basically is there is now more of a community. And as
Yes,
an artist, you have to find your community, So
yes, you
me
do.
leaving Washington State and coming to Las Vegas, it was very different as well. So we grew up
Wow.
with singers around us. There
Yeah,
are
yeah.
plenty of great singers in
In
Washington
Washington,
State.
yes, there is.
But
Yes, there is.
yeah, there are. But when you move to another place, I think it just brings growth sometimes.
Yes.
And so for me, I was able to experience different levels, different platforms to go from performing or singing, ministering at
Yeah.
church, performing in talent shows and different events, the Tacoma Dome, things like that,
Yeah.
to going to major stages, and performing with
Wow.
choirs and
Yeah.
performance type choirs where we did the
Yeah.
Billboard Music Awards, the Jerry Lewis Telethon. I was able to go to Australia. And so it just kind
Girl.
of broadens your horizon. So
Yes.
I am grateful for growth. So for me, to be gone for so long from Washington, and now for
Yeah.
you to begin experiencing a lot of those things as well. As
Yes.
well.
Yes.
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 Well, thank
It's
you
so
for
beautiful.
joining me.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome. I want to bring my other guest in as well so you all can meet this phenomenon. Okay. So you've heard of a triple threat, but this one, she's like a quadruple threat. Okay. So I would love to introduce to you Miss Chimini-Yoka. She is a singer, she's a dancer, she is a actress, and she's also a model. And y'all know what I found out? She's a cooktress. She'll have to tell you about that herself. Everybody, welcome Miss Chimini-Yoka. Hey, Chim.
Hi, I'm so sorry. Right when I started, my light was like, let's fall. But here we are.
Oh, but you look beautiful. I tell you that much. So, lights, you got to work with us, okay? So, Chimini, you have a new project that just dropped. It's called Pluck Me. And let me tell you, when I first saw it, I said, Pluck Me. Okay. It makes you think, right? I'm like, okay, what are we plucking? But when I heard that song, I said, wow, you are truly a vocalist. I know that you've studied your craft, and your song, seriously, had me around my house trying to do. Okay, so it's beautiful.
Yes.
Tell us about Pluck Me.
Oh, okay. So Pluck Me. First of all, thank you for having me. Before I even get into that, thank you for having me and inviting me out. I love you and I love your platform, and I'm excited to be here. Now, into this record. Pluck Me came about a few years ago. It came from like a concept song that my mom gave me because she does a lot of my back end stuff for me as far as what inspires me to write and whatnot. So she gave me this title and I'm like reading it. I'm like, Pluck Me, I don't know if that's the right one. So I kind of just dove and I looked at Webster definitions of plucking and you know things that are plucked. So I landed on weeds. People pluck weeds out of their yard all the time. And so Webster's definition, a weed is something that is unappeasing to the eye, unneeded. But if you go to a nutritional type of background for what a weed is, it's something that feeds everything around it, something that is beneficial to everything that's around it. So I kind of used those two concepts, put them together, add some music, and hope for the best. And that's how that came about. Some people feel like they're unneeded or unnecessary, but you inspire and you feed everyone around you just by growing. So don't pluck yourself out. You could try, but I'm still
But
growing.
don't do
That's
it.
it.
Don't do it. I love
Don't
that,
do it,
Chimney. And
baby.
I
It's not
heard
gonna
you
work.
it's not gonna work. So listen, I heard you say that, with weeds, that a lot of times people look at them as an eyesore, but you mentioned that there are many things that a weed can be used for. So I know that you are a person who is very natural. You use a lot of natural products and things like that. So tell me,
Yes.
about that side of Chimney, because a lot of people know you as the artist, but let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you use naturally for the body, because we need that going into 2023. We definitely want to be healthy.
Yes. So I am the creator of the original organic cold and flu lollipop, and it's entitled Yenis Pop. And it is basically a lollipop that mimics the hot toddy, and it is pivoted towards singers and performers. So it has all of these amazing herbs and spices that are needed that you usually put in a hot toddy, elderberry, ginger, ginseng, all of these things paired with just a really good organic sugar base. Um, and it's travel travelable, if that's a word. It's able to be taken in and out of state. I went and checked and make sure that you can travel with it through the airport, and they won't, take it. So it's the ultimate golden rule for singers and performers to take that portable medicine with them, and it's natural. You don't have to worry about any adverse side effects or anything like that. So, yeah, I always have a specific drink with me when I sing, when I perform. And my friends was kind of like, always like, can I get a sip? Can I get a little bit? And I was like, no, you can't. It's mine. But I didn't want to not share, what I was given, what my mom taught me, what my family invested in me and did by teaching me those natural ways. So I created something to where I could outsource it and give it to the world. And that's what that is. Yeah.
That is awesome. Awesome. So all of you viewers out there, again, that are artists and you need something to coat that throat, especially this time of year, Yenis Pop. Yenis Pop,
Yes.
definitely. So I want to bring both of my guests together, just so we can talk about some things with the holidays. So stay tuned and we will be right back.
One time like
Everybody, welcome back to Talented Television. You have met my two beautiful guests today, Mr. Johnny Grant, who is in Dallas, Texas, and Miss Chimini-Yoka, who is in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we're glad to have you all today. This is the season of, to me, love, right? Because for me, Christ was born, and this is why I celebrate Christmas. But with that being said, Christmas is a time of the year where music is just flowing. It's beautiful. You hear carols. You see people a little lighter and brighter than other times of the year. It's just something about the Christmas season that I love. It makes me happy to see the lights shining, to see the kids. They're excited about Santa or whatever they believe, but it's just a great time of the year, for us to be at peace and to enjoy one another. So I want to talk about Christmas traditions. Okay. So Johnny Grant, what are some of the traditions or things that you love about Christmas? Maybe you do with your family or your friends. Tell me about that.
So Christmas is one of my favorite holidays of the year. It was something growing up where my father in our home we did not acknowledge. More so, it was like it's Christ's birthday. It's his focus,
Mhm.
not on us. So it was always exciting to me to see the snow. Different cities have where it really snows on Christmas. I mean, in Washington, it's a you don't know what the weather might do. But I feel, I was just telling a friend how I feel when come Christmas, I feel like the whole world is all on one accord. For some odd reason, it feels like everyone is all like, wow, hey, how are you doing? The hearts are warm, the hearts are totally different and whatnot. And it's what Christmas. And if we really step back and realize that our Savior, he's very unique, baby. He's very unique. And so
Yes.
I enjoy Christmas season. That's one of my favorite holidays. Yeah.
That's awesome. Chimini, tell me about Christmas for you. What are some of the traditions that maybe you and your family do to celebrate?
So for Christmas, usually, well, always, not even usually, always, I spend a lot of time with my family. I don't really take on any new tasks or endeavors during the holidays, especially Christmas. I set that aside for my mom and my son and my grandmother. And traditionally, we pack up our pajamas and our next day clothes and we stay at my grandmother's house and we have hot cocoa and we talk. And then we go to sleep and wake up and have a Christmas breakfast together with my whole family. You did mention earlier that I was a cooktress. Let me break it down. I've been
Yes.
inducted into the Cooking Hall of Fame in my family. Once my grandmother and my aunt let me know that something I made from scratch was delicious. You really can't tell me anything. I'm just
Can't tell you
saying.
nothing now.
That's
I made
awesome.
dressing from scratch. You can't tell me nothing. Talk to me nice.
I want to taste it.
We're going to hear her saying, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Hey.
All right now.
Don't tell me.
But that's just a part of our tradition. And I love it. I love how warm I feel around the holidays. Holidays can be like hard for a lot of people, I realize. So when you do have years where you can be like lighthearted and warm with each other, it's great.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, one of my traditions is almost like yours, Chimney. We grew up loving Christmas. So I am from a big family. My mother had 13 brothers and sisters, so it's a lot.
A
Yes,
1 and a 3.
indeed.
Wow.
A 1 and a 3. So when I tell you that my grandmother used to throw down, you know, I miss her so much, but she was slaying in the kitchen, y'all. And I mean, she made cake after cake after cake after cake and tons of food and all of these things. And so it's food for us, you know, as tradition, we love holiday food, but it's really about love and family. You know, it's really about getting to celebrate the people that you care about. So it's gift exchanges and things like that, but that's not the only thing that we celebrate. It's something about just being around people, being able to laugh, enjoy one another, celebrate one another, hug on one another, because we never know, you know, when it could be the last time, but also you just want to enjoy each other's company. So look, my mama always say I cheat at games, okay? Look, I love games. So
Not a cheat sheet. Right.
cheat, but because I'm a winner. Because I'm a
Okay.
winner.
That's because you've been cheating.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Whose side are you on? You on my show today.
You do what you want. Okay.
Yes. So tell me, what are maybe some of the, well, let me just say, so being with my family, we've actually been on the West Coast for a long time now. So my huge family became small. It became my immediate family. So we do a lot of what you all do, Chimney, and that is we typically go to my brother's home and celebrate with them. And then they try to keep us like 15 days after Christmas. I'm like, at some point I gotta go home.
I got to go home.
I gotta go.
Gotta
But
get
it
back
is fun to all be in the house together and just laughing and talking and, you know, enjoying one another. So let's go back to games. What's one of y'all favorite games that you like to play maybe at Christmas time where can't nobody tell you nothing?
Listen.
I like the game Sorry. My grandmother, that was one game that we would do, that she would be at the table and we would play Sorry and whatnot. And so, yeah.
Okay, Chimney, do you have any games that you like to play?
We do it's taboo. Yes, I like
Yes.
taboo a lot,
Come
but
on,
I also
taboo.
like the what is it called? It's like a miming game. It's kind of like taboo, but you know, we change it up and add stupid categories, but basically taboo, where we gotta mime and mimic what we're trying to say. I love it.
Right.
Love
So
it.
is it like charades? Almost like a charade?
There we go.
Okay,
Come on and be a
charades.
dictionary in my life. Yes, charades.
Okay. It said be the dictionary.
Yes, she did.
Yes, charades. It is a lot of fun. It is. So I just love like laughing, and that's a big part of my life and what keeps me going. So, as an artist, I love acting and singing, those types of things, but I love to laugh. I always tell people, if
Yes.
you're gonna be in my life, we gotta laugh. You know what
We
I'm saying?
gotta.
Because
It's
it brings
medicine to
joy
that
to
body,
you.
baby. Hello?
Yes, it is. It's medicine for me. When I'm able to laugh, even sometimes when something bad happens, when you look back on it, sometimes you like, but for real, y'all, it was funny. I failed, but it
Yeah.
was funny. I hurt my
Yeah.
foot,
Yeah.
but it was fun. You know what I'm saying? So I love
And the
laughter.
whole family laughed about it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed. And then they say, you all right?
Hello? Still
Gotta
laughing.
check on.
Exactly. Yes. So what's one of your favorite, either of you, one of your favorite foods for Christmas? Do, 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 do,
Well,
do, do, do.
it depends on if the food is the same from Thanksgiving.
Okay.
so,
Got you. Chimney
so
is like, what you say, Chim? That part, huh?
Every year I post on Facebook, I'm not for no shucking and jiving. No coming here with no new recipes. This is not the time. You know your calling is mac and cheese, and you stay in your calling
right,
this
Stay
year
in
stick
your
with
during
that.
this
lane.
holiday
Mac
season.
and
Yeah,
cheese it is.
Right there.
don't deviate.
Right, right. So I guess one of my favorite things, which I don't have all the time, I love mac and cheese when it's right.
Jesus, man.
It got to
Not
be
everyone
right
can do
though.
it. It has to be
It got to
very
be right.
cheesy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one. Um, one of my favorite desserts though, y'all. And I
Ooh.
mean, let me just talk to my audience if anyone wants to send this to me.
Right.
Red velvet cake. It's
Wow,
the
girl, you like red
Really?
velvet.
yes. That cream cheese frosting, that
Yeah.
red velvet cake, it just says Christmas. It does. I like different stuff, but the red cake, come on, y'all. Y'all feel me or y'all don't feel me? What y'all like?
You know what? If we can go to desserts now, my mother
Mhm.
makes a sour cream pound cake with
Wow.
homemade buttercream pecan frosting.
Mm,
Okay.
Wow.
That right
that
there.
sounds good. I said that
I
sounds
know
good.
where I'm coming for a little slice. Maya, save me a slice of that.
Please.
And I'm
And she
flying
serves it
in.
warm. You have to serve it when it's
Ooh,
warm to the family.
Yeah.
It's different. I have to talk to her different during the holidays when she makes
yes. You love on her real good at that time.
it.
Yes.
Real good.
Real good.
I,
It
yes.
sounds delicious. Look, and Johnny said he's flying in for a piece,
I'm
okay?
flying in.
Come
I'm
on.
flying in. Growing up, I didn't really care too much at pecan, but my ex-wife, Bebe, she can make a mean pecan pie, and I
Wow.
enjoy a pecan pie. Yes. And
There you go.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
something about
Whew.
when somebody can make something right, it'll change your life.
Yeah.
You be like, I don't eat. And then when they make it right, you be like, well,
Yeah.
maybe, I could have some.
Oh.
Exactly. I love that.
Mhm.
Well, listen, I want you all to stay tuned, keep watching, because up next, I'm going to have Mr. Johnny Grant sing, and a little later, Miss Chimini-Yoka. So stay tuned,
Hey.
keep watching. This is our holiday show, last show
Mhm.
of the year. Press that subscribe button. Tell somebody about this show. You don't want to miss it.
Left my baby girl a message.
Okay.
Said I won't be coming home. I'd rather be alone.
Yeah.
She doesn't fully understand me. 'Cause I'd rather leave ever since I took you. I really don't mean to hurt, but I need some time to be alone.
So welcome back, everyone. Let me tell you, I hope you are having a beautiful holiday season. I know I am, and I'm so excited about both of my guests today. Listen, right now, I have a special treat for you, so get your listening ears ready. Please welcome from Dallas, Texas, Johnny Grant.
I'm gonna sing a little snippet of "Oh Holy Night" a cappella. Whitney Houston, she would go when she would get ready, dude.
Right.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pinning till he appeared and the Spirit felt his word. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder's break a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, we was so holy night that our Savior was born, born, born. Oh, I thank you, Lord, for a holy night. Thank you.
Sir, woo woo. Oh, holy nights. Oh, my goodness. Johnny, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, that was the amazing Johnny Grant out of Dallas, Texas. I tell you, it's something about an artist, and this is to encourage all of you, but Johnny normally is just this shy guy, right? But it's something about when his spirit tells him to sing and he opens all the way up. I felt it, and I know you all did too. So that's only part of our holiday show. I also told you that I have for you Miss Chimini-Yoka. She's going to bless us with a song as well. I'm full. So right now, I'm sure I'm about to pop, okay? So with that being said, from Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chimini-Yoka.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In a lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. Happy night. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the new bird here to stay? Is the new bird to sing a love song as we roll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we sit by the fire, face unafraid. The plans that we made when we're walking into Wonderland. We are walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in winter wonderland.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
We are
Yes.
walking in a winter wonderland. Okay. You both, let me say it
Yes.
again. You both
Come on,
have
Johnny
blessed
Grant.
me. Yes. Come on. Both of you all. Look, I tell people all the time, I don't bring nothing that I don't approve to Talented Television.
Come
Okay.
on, sis.
This is the platform that God has blessed me with, and I have been blessed to present so many beautiful artists. And you two are taking this year out with a bang. So I
Thank you.
definitely want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. And thank
Kimmy,
you.
thank you, boo. Thank you, girl.
Thank
Absolutely.
you
You
for
all are
letting us
so
come onto your
welcome.
wonderful platform. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So for both of you, I want to have you come on screen together so we can talk about where people can find you, because they're going to want to follow you after seeing you and hearing these voices for Jonathan's project that's getting ready to drop in 2023. You are not going to want to miss it. For
Let's go.
Chimini-Yoka's new single that she dropped, and the vocal performance
Ooh.
of it, you want to hear as well, because you heard those sweet vocals underneath. You're going to hear all of that in Pluck Me. So with that being said, please tell me where you can be followed. We'll start with Chimini. Where can they follow you?
You can follow me on all social media platforms at sign Chimini-Yoka. So it's my first full name, which is Chimini-Yoka. And that's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, MySpace. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on,
Everywhere.
throwback.
Yeah, just throw it back in there.
Black
On
Planet,
all
just
social
follow
media.
me.
Black Planet, Christian Mingle,
Come on.
No.
Yeah.
It's on all of those. So
Yeah.
it's Chimini-Yoka on all social platforms.
I love it. I love it. And for you, Jonathan Grant or Johnny Grant, tell me where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at J5Lovin, J5LOVIN. I'm more on Instagram, Facebook. You can find me there as well, but you'll more find me on Instagram. And so, yeah,
Awesome.
at J5Lovin.
J511. So you heard it, Chimini-Yoka and J511. So you definitely want to be watching, because these two artists, these young people, I sing, but they got that,
Baby, you be
look,
singing.
You
snaz on
sing.
top. So,
Don't
She
try
sings
to push it
down.
under the
Hello?
rug. No, you
Right.
sing.
oh my goodness. These
Ooh,
two,
ooh.
though, I'm blessed to have them today. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching Talented Television. Again, it has been a blessing to have you all year, and to take this show out with my two guests today is just like the icing on top. the snow on top. You know, it's nothing
Yes.
like Christmas time with the pretty trees and the snow on
Come
top. So you all have been
on.
those snow sprinkles, snowflakes for me today.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
Snowflake.
Come on,
Yes,
snowflakes.
thank you so much. If you are not following Talented Television, watching, I need you to please subscribe. Please press that notification bell and tell somebody about this show. That would be a Christmas present to me. If you want to give me a Christmas present, let's take these numbers up. Tell somebody about this
Oh,
show because we're going to keep going higher. So, with that being said, Merry Christmas to you. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, and all these things that we celebrate through the holiday season. I want to say thank you and enjoy your families. Love on them. And we're going out of 2022 into 2023 already in movement, already
Already.
in motion.
Already.
wow.
Okay. Would you all like to say any last things to the audience?
Um, I don't know. If I had one thing to say to everybody, it would be give yourself the best version of yourself. Don't leave nothing out. Whatever it is, the worst thing you do is not try it.
I
Try.
love that. I love that. You know, Talented Television, I always tell people is about encouraging others. So, with that being said, like she said, give the best version of yourself. My mom always said, nothing beats a failure but a try. You can try. If it fails, hey, it's whatever. You could get up and try it again or try something else. But if you never do it, you never want to be looking back on your past like I should have, could have, would have. So good word, Chimini. Anything from you, Johnny, before we go?
I would say this year, let's, anything that you have against your brother or your sister or whatnot, close that. Close that. Your life, you only got one life to live. And baby, if you don't live it and sleep and have that peaceful sleep, because while you're resting, honey, while you're bothered, the other person is resting, honey. So don't let all that weight of the world be upon you, honey. This year, as we go into the next year, baby, let's enjoy 2023. It has so much, and be the best you that you can be, baby.
That's right. That's right. So he is saying, let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
All of those past things that we hold on to. We want to go into 2023 light, shining,
Yes.
bright, as the artists and such that we are, that you are. So thank you all so much again for watching. I look forward to seeing you next year where we're going to be bringing you more exciting guests. So stay tuned for more. We're going to grow and we're going to go. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Awesome. Merry Christmas, everyone. And we'll see you soon. Bye.